Hey everyone, Zero Cool here. The Nowhere Heist rewards are out. We're looking at them. We're looking at. Uh, we know about the gear tiers and levels and stuff like that. But this Nowhere Heist, in terms of a mid gamer, unless you've actually grinded on some characters that you don't actually use anymore, then this event is probably not for you. Mainly because they switched the characters on us a while ago. There was a data mine or two that was basically saying exactly which characters we needed, gear tiers and all that, and we were kind of just how do you say, just baffled by it. It's a flash event, so we know it's going to be going monthly, but in terms of setup and stuff, the first characters that they had, the only big switch was Ebony Maw. Now, there's two characters on here, Star-Lord and Rocket, that we just don't really see a value in anymore. They were pretty good if you're starting off as a new gamer and slight getting up there to mid game where you got where it's less grinding. But now it's just well, just got a little So looking at the characters now, you need Doc Ock, Invisible Woman, Kitty Pryde, Star-Lord, and Rocket. So they changed Ebony Maw for Invisible Woman. So instead of stealing a bunch of energy and stuff like that to heal up your character during the match, you basically got you got defense up and you get barrier, just a little bit, not a lot. So I don't want to say it's a slight improvement, it's just a different setup. They probably did some type of testing and saw Ebony Maw was probably gonna go ahead and help everybody just max out this event if they got the correct requirements. Some of the rewards are okay ish. The one bottleneck that they're doing still is gold. They're bottlenecking gold like crazy. So if you don't got gold, you're pretty much screwed, because how do you plan to use training mats if you don't got the gold to spend them? So, but they're giving away dark promotion credits, which is probably a little bit better than the fact that we haven't had the dark promotion credits multiplied by 10 in a while, since they're just popping out new characters and reworking characters and putting them back in the red startup. So you're kind of like, ugh. And then Elite 7s, they're giving away Elite 7s, which is nice to a point. I mean, you don't need as much as you would to open up Elite 4, Elite 5, Elite 6, but here it is, boom. They're giving away some. At least the first time rewards are somewhat decent, but when you play it over, when it comes back, then you got 3 and 6. So 4 and 8, 4 and 9, they're really not increasing it too much for the monthly rewards, which I can understand why. But the one thing we do need in this game is gold. They've upped the characters from the level 75 to 80, and up the cap again from 80 to 85, and it requires a lot more gold to get these characters up there. So resource management is a big thing. This event is basically resource management, and the fact that it is two characters that you haven't spent a lot on in a long time kind of just defeats the purpose. This game used to have it to where if you grinded a lot and you grinded long enough, yeah, you could actually get to where you need to get. Now you're kind of just stuck behind a paywall, because hey, if you want to get those rewards, you want to get something, you got to pay for it, and it's not seeming too friendly, and it's not seeming to as a mid gamer who doesn't spend money, this is just I'm happy that hey, I'm just gonna use what I got, and that's it. So I'll get to tier 4 because I got one more little thing I just got to bring up Rocket to 65, and that's it. Boom, I can get to tier 4. But after that, I ain't getting nowhere over there. So granted, they give a lot more promotion credits, but it's just a little bit, especially for the month. Basically every month you're just getting dark promotion credits and 17, what is this, 21 and 30 Elite 7s. Now we haven't got any, so I guess we can say that's a plus. We've rarely got them to give us some type of elites that are big enough, but You know, it's just it is what it is, and we just gotta grind through the event. Hopefully, it's not as easy as the challenges. That's the big thing I'm worried about. The last event that was actually good and received well by the player base was Avengers Tower, mainly because the difficulty was up there, and if you spanned out your roster right, you could get higher, but it required some thought. So if I gotta auto all of these, the ones that I can do, that would be relatively ugh. It really would. It'd just be ugh. And in this game, you kind of need a challenge for it, and it'd be good if there was a big challenge for it, especially for Elite 7s and Dark Promotion credits. If they up the challenge on this, where the difficulty was really high, and it'd be worth it, I think it'd be worth it only because we'd have to actually work for it. But as mid-gamers, free to play, you know, somebody that doesn't really feel like spending a lot, it's not gonna be advantageous because you're trying to grind to get to where you need to. So this event, I want to say I'm torn between it. It's half okay, half not, and we really won't see whether it's decent or not until we run through it and see if the characters, you know, the enemies are hard or anything like that, and if I should try to push them up just for more. But I think if it's difficult and I see potential in it to do it, sure. But the stonewall here is that if you don't got 3 legendaries up to 7, because these 2 you can farm, then you kind of got to wait till they bring out these legendaries again. And who knows when that'll be. They keep switching it up, especially with Omega Red. So this event, half and half. So I would say just if you can, just don't push your characters up to until maybe they give a rework for Rocket and Star-Lord once the new Guardians movie comes out, but that's a whiles away, and I doubt they're going to make any change for the holiday special that's going to come up in what, 10 months? So I don't want to say skip the event, but skip upgrading the characters and just focus on what you got already. If you're close to it, sure. If you're not, don't grind for it. Focus on other things. It's not like we got the mirror event or the you know, the other parts of the Echo event that we really want to go up against or try to grind for. So don't. This is one that you don't, it's not to skip, but it's definitely not grinding for. So until the next video, deuces.